So a lot has happened this month. If you have not been watching any of my recent videos, I'm now debt-free. It's been a good time, I have to say. It's been great not feeling like everything that I buy has a 2.78% tax on it. You may be a little shocked at what I've spent on. Without further ado, let's get to it and go over my spending. My total spending for the month is $6,610.30. Just looking at the pie chart, you can tell that 69% of it was sent towards debt, so that was $4,582.13. Here is the trend of me sending money towards debt. As many of you know, my mom started helping me making debt payments in July 2021, so like every month since then I've had like a little bit extra to send over, and sometimes I've had a lot extra, particularly in March. As you can see, like I sent I think over $11,000 towards debt that month. Last month I only had to send $4,582.13 because that's all that was left, and then I became debt-free and it was amazing. The next big category I spent on is travel, because travel restrictions have stopped me from doing my favorite thing ever, which is traveling, and also my self-imposed financial restrictions. I felt guilty spending on myself, spending money on traveling. I'm just gonna make that a priority. Here you can see the breakdown. This is lodging, flights, and transportation. So that's just like collision insurance for a rental car. I haven't paid for the rental car yet, but I think I'm gonna pay for that, you know, when I get there. I do plan to go to Nashville and I'm excited. Next biggest spending category is transportation. I spent $390. That's almost $400 on transportation. I spent $245 in tolls. Gas, I seem to have spent a little bit more than I did last month. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if that's because of like rising gas prices or because I've just been driving more. Next category is health and fitness. You may guess that it has to do with my neck pain, but not really. I actually only spent $35 on the doctor just to get my MRI looked at. There was nothing wrong with my MRI, as I mentioned in a previous video. I'm just gonna go about my typical exercise routine before my neck injury. So it's been a little hard getting right back into it, I will say, but I feel so much better. Like I did the Chloe Ting 2-week challenge recently again, so that was like a really good jump start to get like my heart rate up. The actual biggest thing that I spent on is dentist, and no, I did not have cavities, thank goodness. But I am very paranoid of getting cavities, and so they didn't charge me for like the fluoride treatment. I think it's just included, which is cool. But while I was at my dentist appointment, the technician was just like, hey, you have like really deep grooves in your molars that like, you know, are really hard to get to with like a toothbrush, so like it could cause buildup and then eventually it could, you know, give you a cavity. Since I'm so paranoid of getting cavities, I agreed to have them put sealants on my teeth. She ended up doing like 6 of my teeth but charged me for 4 just because like 2 of them were like right next to each other, so it was easy for her to do. Felt a little weird after a few days, like my bite, like it felt weird. Like I definitely felt like they put something on my tooth, but like after a few days I felt fine. So I have sealants on my teeth now, and that was $200. It was $50 per tooth. Next is medicine, $9.49. I mentioned that was just like me buying Tiger Balm at Walgreens, and yeah. Giving, so I gave, it's giving gifts. I gave $218.96 in gifts. I actually have no idea what this is. Oh, okay. Maybe this is in the wrong category. Like, $213 of this is a gift to myself. So maybe this should go under refrigerator like drinks. But at the same time, am I gonna be spending $200 on Dom Perignon like every month? No. Someone actually commented on my like, I forget which video it was. I think it was my budget with me video where I said that I bought the bottle of champagne, and they were like, you can't make a habit out of this, like, you know, this adds up, it's a waste of money, it's gonna be flushed down your system. Yes, it was a waste of money, absolutely, but I was celebrating paying off $146,000 in 4 years. So $200 compared to that is a drop in the bucket as a celebratory move. I'm kind of proud of myself that I allowed myself to spend money that way, because it's actually very hard for me to spend money now. Like, I feel guilty from every single purchase that I make, and that's kind of a side effect of being super cheap, maybe super frugal. Yeah, I just need to balance myself out, I guess, because I can't be penny pinching every single thing. I really can't. I paid off my debt so that I could have more freedom, and yes, I have debt freedom now, but I don't think I'm free of guilt. And then the rest of it was just like an early Mother's Day gift too for my mom. That I found something cute at Target that I thought she would like, so I got that for her. Ooh, okay, next is refrigerator light. I spent $159.64 on restaurants. So I did mention in my previous budget video that a lot of this was just me going out to eat with friends who I hadn't seen in years. At some point, you know, someone also covered me for food when we went out to eat, so like I ended up budgeting more money for this month so that I could kind of pay them back. It was just like, it's just like nice to go out to eat and not feel super guilty about it, but I also, you know, I don't want to be spending $159 every month on food. Like that's why I named this category refrigerator light, because I should only be seeing my refrigerator light. Like I should be making food at home and not really going out to eat multiple times throughout the month. Percy, so I spent $100 or so on Percy. $61 on grooming for him, that's typical. $22, almost $23 on Chewy for his food, and then $16.20 on his dog license. Fun funds, so I spent $69.30 there. I have no idea what I spent on. Oh, I spent money on a chair. I spent money on this chair and I hate it. They didn't have, oh my god, I need to show you this chair. Okay, this is the chair. It is too iridescent for me. It is way too iridescent for me. I will say that they did not have a sample outside of the box that I could look at, and at that point, it was kind of an impulsive decision when I was at the store, because I was like, we've been to a few stores with chairs and I want one that's comfortable but not too comfortable so that I would use my standing desk. As you can see, I'm sitting down now because I'm filming a video. I was tired and I was like, I just need a chair. Like, I don't even care. So I saw this one, the picture on the box seemed alright. I knew it was iridescent. I was not a huge fan of it. I ideally wanted like a black or white chair, but at that point I was tired and it was like kind of the style that I wanted, but not the color or colors for that matter, and it ended up being much more iridescent than I thought it was going to be, and so now I'm stuck with this. Moving on. Wardrobe. $39 was on clothes and $5 was on makeup, so the $39 is just a bathing suit. I did get a bathing suit last year. Next we have subscriptions, so I spent $43.04 on subscriptions, $25 on my phone, $10.59 on Netflix, and $7.45 on YouTube Premium. Yeah, nothing much has changed, it's just that Netflix has gotten $1.06 more expensive. That's it for my spending review. The only thing I want to point out, this doesn't tell you how much I saved, but if you are not aware, I did send $800 towards my emergency fund, and now it's fully funded. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you spent the most on in April.